Warning. This program is intended for adults of legal drinking age. Whiskey is consumed in disgust. The intent is to educate our palates on the differences of whiskey flavors and not an intent to get drunk. Please drink responsibly.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello, everybody. I can't talk with my fangs in. I fucking love whiskey. I'm Andrew Pierce, and as always, I'm joined with my co-host here, Mr. Joseph Limbaugh.
Hey, everyone. I'm going to be wearing a bunch of creepy virtual faces, but don't let that fool you. I fucking love whiskey. Happy Halloween, y'all. And we have an exciting guest, a friend of mine, and now of Andrew as well. It is Scott Allen.
What?
Yes,
You said exciting guest. I apologize. And everybody watching the show.
You got a lot to live up to now, Scott. A lot to live up to.
Drat.
Yeah. Now there's expectations and whatnot.
Yep.
So we're going to be drinking whiskey. Is everybody good about that?
Whiskey.
I'm fine with that. Why don't we start?
I love whiskey.
Why wait? Why wait?
Sure
Let's
do
start.
love some whiskey. Let's get her drunk.
All right,
Yes,
so we're
sir.
going with a little bit of a theme today. We're going all SMWS, and they've all got great fanciful names. This is 53-317, Burial at Sea. It's a little bury. There we go. 10-year-old. This is a Caol Ila. So we're starting with some peaty stuff here. 58%.
Oh wow, this is the first time that we've started with a whiskey that we've had a whiskey that I remember having. Burial at Sea has been in a previous episode, I'm pretty sure.
Really?
Yeah, this is the first time we've cycled back around to a
And you
also
survived it?
I
The
did.
burial?
No, I remember it being really good. That's one of the ones I put aside. I was like, that's a good one. I'm putting it aside and having some more later.
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
sir.
This whiskey tastes, it looks delicious.
Oh, yeah, it sure does.
Here we
Yeah.
go. One whiskey.
And I'll also point out these are all Scotch Malt Whiskey Society whiskeys too. Well, you know I'm going to like them because I love those ones.
That's right, Tex. You're going to like them a lot.
I'm going to like them. I'm going to meike them. Meow.
What?
Oh, no.
Level of puns.
No?
He did.
Did we kill Scott already with the first sip?
Yeah, he was like, right away, he was like, oh, this is horrible.
Burial at sea and all that.
Yeah.
That's-
He broke the one rule of the show, which is no spit takes with the whiskey.
Yeah.
So that's the one rule. You can spit take with your whiskey, but this isn't your whiskey. This is Andrew's whiskey. He's just letting you drink some.
Oh, boy. Mm-hmm.
That smells smoky. I remember this. Yeah, it's got that sort of smoky campfire quality. Like that is the preliminary smell is just like smoke.
A little bit, but very light.
Yeah.
Not like a raging campfire, like
No,
a
no,
nice campfire, like, Boy Scouts, not like, Eagles.
Yeah, but compared to other smoky whiskeys, I feel like it's pretty smoky. Like you definitely get that,
But it doesn't follow up with that same overbearing smoky taste to me.
God, Scott already tasted it. He just
Oh, no, he's
rushed
ahead.
right ahead. And
Oh,
tasted
sorry.
it.
I just jumped in because it smelled so smoky and good.
Ah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh. Yeah, there's a little bit of that
Tipsy
smokiness,
asparagus.
but
Yeah, but it almost hit me like citrus in a way.
Yes. I get a little bit of that kind of
A
citrus.
little tinge, a little
Orange
something.
or something.
there's a
Orange
bitterness of citrus.
The bitterness of citrus, of course.
Oh, man. It smells so good, though. Yeah, I know why I put this aside last time. It was like, because this is exactly the sort of whiskey I like.
My stomach tastes like burning.
That's how it goes. Yeah, my mouth tastes like burning. My nose is burning. All the good parts.
All the good parts. Oh man, and this we're starting at 58% here. Now we did have a 40% warm up to come into this, but not a lot of it. And this is a big jump. This hits your mouth with the alcohol. But it's got such nice notes of like the sweetness and of course the smokiness. Like someone took a stick and put it in the campfire, a nice oak log, and then rolled it around in some sort of orange bitters, and then just like place that on your tongue. It's like, oh yeah.
Without the full fire.
No.
Oh, we have a question in the chat, Scott. Are you a vampire?
Am I? Oh, well, you can't tell. Of course, I'm a vampire. One whiskey.
I think he's the count.
Yeah. Okay, maybe a vampire. I haven't decided yet. My fangs haven't come in yet.
How about me? Do I look like a vampire? Do I look like a vampire?
You look like Witch of West.
I am not a vampire.
You need
So
green-
please
green
do not
on
make
skin.
assumption about me being a vampire.
Okay, I don't think you could be, because that nose would probably get in the way of trying to bite
I
anybody.
lift back and my teeth go out
Look, it's
farther.
Cyrano the vampire. Cyrano the Dracula.
I have vicissitude. I can't change my face. That's a call out to Vampire the Masquerade role-playing game. Very inside the baseball.
Very nice.
It's a horrible accent. I'm going to change who I am.
No, it's great. It totally sounded just like a vampire.
You're a monster.
Blah, blah.
Here's a more reasonable vampire. It's
There we
just
go.
me.
Oh, it's Lestat.
Just
Okay.
me, this-
Nice bloodbath.
Yeah. Are you a swan?
It's warm. I'm here at the top of this castle in my bloodbath.
That is not right. Wait, you're
It
up
is
there.
right.
Hey, don't drip down here.
Splash, 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 splash.
That
Wow, this-
house guest.
this-
Am I right, Count? Am I right?
This show's going to be goofy. I can already tell.
It's already gone there. All right, so this is 50.
This is science. What? You're going for science yet?
You putting science in?
I'm just looking. I'm just looking.
Looking ahead.
Yeah, looking at 50.
Are you cheating? Are you looking? You're cheering.
He's reading his notes. What?
No, I'm looking to see what I'm drinking now. You know, I've got some
Yeah.
latitude and longitude coordinates on the bottle, so that's good. I know where to get it.
Yeah. No, that's those are bottling codes. Those are that
Oh,
for geeks like me. You
Okay.
actually don't just put in your database what's on the label, but you also look for the almost invisible printing codes that they put on the bottle.
nice. And now we're learning, people. We're learning about.
We do try to throw down a little wisdom on the show as well
Yes,
as you know.
bottle-
But it
code.
generally tells you exactly what day and what minute it was bottled.
Okay, because I thought it was looking for a single white female, is what I was reading. So 53. She's got a 31.7. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, the Scotch Malt Whiskey Society. Whenever those show up, I get really excited, and I don't even like. These are all Scotch Malt Whiskey Society. So this is my dream show. Yeah,
Fantastical.
Well, when I was looking for a theme and tried to pick out bottles that had kind of this kind of, burial at sea and in the dark of the abyss, Melville's
Ooh,
other
I
monster,
get it.
How to Kill Your Dragon. Like these felt very Halloween-y to me. So I thought, there's the theme.
Yeah.
And Joseph would be happy.
I like it. I like it a lot.
I am happy.
Scott, we have another. So you're a voice actor. You're an actor as well, but you do a lot of voice acting.
I have
just a
done.
good voice and a good microphone. Not the one you're using now, apparently.
Yeah,
but
no, not
a good
to.
microphone.
This is not the mic you're looking for.
And yet it still has like a windscreen on it. You still have like the fancy.
Oh, stop. You people.
Your mic is probably your fancy mic is probably in like a sound booth or something, right?
Yeah, I have a
on
booth
in your
next
house.
to me. I have quick mic here for quick stuff, and I have sound booth right there for the sound stuff.
Is there anything we might have heard you in?
Seen you.
I don't know if you would have yet. I've done a few things that hopefully are coming out, some games in the not so
Cool.
distant future. Most everything I've done has been sort of internet promo or internet trailer, things like that. So maybe not quite yet.
Okay. But
But
come
hey,
And how do you feel? Can we talk about the 501st first at all? Because you were a big member of that, or is that something you don't want to talk about? We don't have to talk about it if you don't want to.
Yeah, no, I mean, you can.
I think it's cool.
I
think it's
haven't
cool.
done anything there in a long time. So yes, I used to be a major Star Wars aficionado. I mean, I still am, but to the point of dressing up like Darth Vader and different characters almost every weekend for 7.5 years. But that stopped for me around 2015, 2016 when I started pursuing voiceover full time. But yeah, that was great.
Because we have a lot of nerds who watch the show, so I just thought it'd be interesting to talk about that too.
I love a good Star Wars costume, to be sure. So
I met Scott because my brother was working on a commercial for Tongle
Right.
and
right.
just found Scott online and asked him because he had a full photorealistic like film quality. You have two Darth Vaders, right? Don't you?
No, I just have one. Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah, full, and he does like the voice and everything. And he was for the commercial. We needed Darth Vader because it was like a Pringles Star Wars crossover.
Right.
And if you could look it up, I think it's online now. If you look up like Frank Limbaugh and Scott Allen and Darth Vader, I don't know, it's there somewhere.
Yeah, that was a fun little shoot too.
It was, yeah.
Maybe someone will look it up and post it in the chat.
That's how I met Scott.
Right.
So,
yes,
very cool.
Yeah.
What do you think of the whiskey, Scott? Did we get into?
I think it's fantastic.
Are we going? Are we moving forward? Are we already?
We still got like 5 minutes before we have to move.
Okay.
Oh, okay, good.
Because I'm really enjoying the burial at sea. It's gonna be hard to move me forward on these because all these are gonna be good. So
burial at sea is splendiferous.
Did anyone science it? I don't remember if we scienced it last time. I'm sure
we must have done.
Yeah. Are you gonna science it, Andrew?
I'm gonna science it because I didn't record what I thought, whether it was good with water or not.
Sciencing.
Yeah, I should be taking notes here.
All right, we can science it.
See what Andrew says about the science. I'm gonna wait and see.
I think it opens up the nose a little bit. Hello, Lisette. Thank you.
Lisette. Someone want to like, if you want to give me like a costume or just a word, I'll see if I can make it happen magically with Snap Camera.
And then we'll have an entire conversation about just that thing. I can't see the chat for some reason, even when I open it. So you'll just have to keep telling me what people are saying.
Okay.
we really don't care about those people though.
I can.
It's fine if you can't see it. They're no one important in there really.
Tipsy asparagus, merman, mermaid. Okay, all right. I think the gauntlet's been thrown. Thank you, Tipsy. Thank you, Bodie Cooper.
Sorry, what was that? An asparagus?
The Tipsy asparagus is one of our frequent viewers.
Nice.
One of our chat captains.
Feeling blue.
Nailed it. Come on.
Nailed it.
Give me something hard.
Yeah, I saw Unicorn and Mustache Man.
Come on.
I don't think they're trying.
Mustache Man?
Trying very hard.
No, man. Unicorn.
Space Marine.
I think they're just reading the Snapchat filters and just
seriously. It seems like that. Yeah. Here we go.
Yeah.
There, I'm a Space Marine.
That is not right.
Yeah, no one textured that.
Oh, look, I'm a bigger Space Marine.
Nice.
That's kind of lazy. Better. There's no texture on that. Oh my god.
Look a little bit like the Lars.
Hey, Mustache Man.
Oh, nice. I like Mustache Man.
Mustache Man have different voice for talk.
Of course. Really? He's all kind of Russian, I think.
Something like that. Yeah. Unicorn, right? Okay, here we go. Boom. Done. Did it. Boing.
Unicorn.
These are easy.
Okay.
Last Unicorn is one of my favorite books.
Is it?
I don't know that one.
Really good. Really good.
Nacho Libre.
How do we know it's the last Unicorn?
You have to read the book. Let's see. Nacho Libre.
It's too warm in this.
Take it off. There we go. I'm a luchador.
What's a luchador?
There's not actually surprisingly not a lot of these.
Very nice. So now you can jump around the ring.
Oh, that'd be the
Ram into people.
I see. Take it off. No, that's it. That's it. We're done. We're done with taking things off now. Now we'll put things on for our second whiskey. On the case.
I'm a 1930s detective.
I don't think you're using that magnifying glass correctly.
I clearly have succeeded at this.
I don't think you're using that.
This is how you do. Put it in your mustache, and then you can see the clues.
That's so
you
nice.
Can see the clues.
Wait a second. I see.
Oh wow! Look,
as you see, very nice.
Never bring a virtual prop to a real prop fight.
Yeah,
exactly. Because
why don't we oh, I didn't give you my notes on water there. I think it helped the nose and
yeah.
And it brings more of that kind of bitter sweetness out in the taste. I think it knocks a little bit of the smoke down.
Interesting.
So
That wouldn't be bad. I like the smoke, but it could be knocked down a bit. I guess I wouldn't mind.
yeah,
that. I don't
it's
know.
hard to. It would be impossible to eliminate all of the smoke out of a Caol Ila. It is definitely the tire fire of smoke.
Personally, I liked the smoke. I say stay like it is.
I like, okay. No need to touch it then.
Wow,
No.
drag queen dragon. Now they are kind of getting challenging. I
Now
don't
they're-
think there
now they're
is.
going into
I
it.
don't know that there.
Well,
would be
take your
drag.
time because there's a whole show to go.
Here it
Yeah.
goes. Yeah. Yeah, don't knock them all
All right,
out.
what's next? Another Scotch malt whiskey society.
In the dark of the abyss. This
Ooh,
is
I'm excited.
SMWS 63.49, a Glentauchers.
60 points.
Refill Oloroso butt. So this is going to be a sherry influence thing. 11 years old, 60.6%. This is going to be a little bit of a departure from what we just had. But let's go into it, shall we, Ducky?
It's got the word butt in it. It's got the word butt in it.
It's got the word butt in it.
It's got the word butt in it.
Hey.
All right, here we
Oh
go.
boy.
The hoobly doobly. What do you?
Ooh, that's interesting. There's a sweetness to it. So different than the last one. This one has more of whoa, it's got that organic sweetness that I like so much.
And it's got so much wood in it. I think I got a sliver in my nose when I smelt this.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I could build a table out of just this small glass of this.
Oh,
See if this
boy.
works. Oh yeah, it works.
Look at the color.
See that?
Oh boy. Yeah.
And it's got a very it's weird because this is a stronger whiskey, but it has a very mild smell to it. Like it's not overwhelming, not super hot. Yeah.
No, I mean compared to the last one, this
Yeah.
is very
Very
unassuming.
None of the smoky. A hint of caramel.
Ah.
Really?
This is me going for dragon. So a lot of them are green though, so it's not going to work that well.
Oh,
There we go.
the boy with the dragon tattoos. Oh yeah. What is that? That's here on a whiskey show. I think you should have a better vocabulary for what you taste than I do, but that's where we are, people.
I definitely get like an anise, sort of like a licorice in there, a little bit,
Really?
not a lot, a bit, yeah, not as much as some others, but it's in there. And there's definitely a sweetness, like there's a little bit of like maple or
Right.
what is it, molasses.
Yeah, as I say, like I smelt a little bit of like a caramel, molasses, or something, and it's got that smooth taste, but it's also fiery at the same time.
It's funny because this is in the dark of the abyss, but the last one was burial at sea. But I would say that the last one tastes more like in the abyss than this one does. This is like a grandmother's house or something. Like to me, there's like, you know what I
Yes.
mean? There's delightful baked goods.
Yeah, and
inside.
whatever that perfume she's wearing that's soaked into that blanket that she's just thrown on your shoulders. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or you sit down on the couch, it's like, oh, there's
Yeah.
grandma's perfume or her, skin cream or whatever. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, as you let it sit a little bit, it starts to change, it becomes a little more fragrant. Is that potpourri I taste?
oh, maybe. It's a potpourri.
Could be. It does kind of taste like potpourri.
Well, there's a little after when you breathe in, there's a little after fragrance. That's kind of nice.
Huh?
Yeah.
That's an easy
yeah.
I'm Freddy Krueger, man.
Oh, is that who you are? Sorry.
Yeah, someone asked for Freddy Krueger.
I'm going
That's
to challenge
like-
the chat to dig a little deeper. Make him think about how he can achieve the look you're trying to get. Not just
Yeah.
Snapchat filters that already exist.
Dude, play a Scottish guy in front of a castle.
Do you? I dare.
Over.
I was going to put on my father's Bonspiel cap.
Oh,
Oh, that's nice.
martial arts reign immortal. That's not a thing.
There we go. For the second one, my father's Bonspiel cap. He used to curl when he was
Nice.
alive. Yes.
Wow.
There's a little broom here. Which is like, prop. It's reversed. I don't know how to use my hands properly.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Sub-Zero. Look at that. It even says Sub-Zero right there.
It's right on.
Henry Jones Sr. Oh, Sean Connery. Too soon, man.
Oh, yeah.
It's too soon.
Yeah. In fact, let's take a moment. We're drinking scotch, so this is a good time to Sean Connery.
Good Sean Connery. What a man. What an icon. What a legend.
Live and let die. To Russia with Love. Those might have been Roger Moore movies.
Yeah. Jeez, man.
Hunt for Red October.
Oh, yes, Captain Ramius.
Celebrity Jeopardy. He was great on that. Oh, wow. This is great.
Oh, man, yes.
This is, you know what this is? You know what this is, Andrew? This is my favorite whiskey I have ever had.
Favorite whiskey alert. Favorite whiskey alert.
What?
Ever.
Beep, beep, beep. Is there a symbol, an alarm or something we're supposed to?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, it just happens. Yeah. But this is really good.
You
and it's funny because
Twitch stream, you don't see it in our Zoom call here.
Like, no. I really like smokier, peatier whiskeys, but it has this sweetness to it, but it's a subtle sweetness. And then there's a lot of rich, just amazing flavors underneath. That's like, it's just, there's a lot going on. And right, it's great.
That's where I feel like the Dark Abyss earns its name. That's those flavors right there. It's deep and it's dark. And
you know what? This is like Alice in Wonderland. This is like you fall down a rabbit hole and you keep going. That's what this is. That's why it's the Dark Abyss. But it's more like an Alice in Wonderland abyss with adorable rabbits and like, a nice marmalade.
Not an evil Alice.
Not an evil Alice. Is anyone putting science in this? Are we going to science it? I don't want to. It's so delicate. Like it's so perfect. Yeah, I'm not going to do it.
It actually changes the longer you have it in the glass. The smell becomes even more fragrant.
All right, Lieutenant Bodie Cooper, just calm down. You're not in charge of all of the costumes. You're trying to stump me.
No, I love that he's trying to do that.
Steampunk.
We did have a question.
Samus is probably not one.
Scott, what is the best whiskey to voice act with?
Oh, no, you can't ask me that. I'm not a whiskey man. A nice bourbon, perhaps.
Okay.
Then you can sound like George C. Scott when you're doing stuff. Get a little gravel in the voice. My knowledge of whiskey is actually quite limited, so I was kind of excited to come on and try some new things because, if you were to ask me mine, you would throw me off the show. So this is splendiferous.
We would never throw anyone off the show unless they did a spit take with my whiskey.
Yeah. We weren't live then, right?
I think we were. One thing that disturbs me about all those Star Trek chairs is like they're not bolted down. They're just sitting on the floor. It doesn't seem like it's a sound way to fly a spacecraft at the speed of light.
Right.
Well, but by the time you're traveling at the speed of light, then it's like,
everything's moving that same speed.
Speaking of that, I just got that Oculus Quest and tried that Starship Enterprise bridge thing, and that was a lot of fun, yet crazy. And
we all play this together. We've been playing this together.
Oh, that's right. It was you guys.
Yeah,
that's right.
That was
we
us.
died. We
you
died.
didn't recognize us on the bridge? What?
Yeah, we did. Because you don't look like a Borg and Lieutenant Uhura. So anyway,
that's fair. Those are our alter egos.
All right, they've revised their question, Scott, to say, well, of the two you've tried so far, which do you think would work better?
Absolutely the Dark Abyss. That would get me into the perfect character immediately.
Excellent. Thank you, Pathos 7. There you go. You've got your answer.
And by the way, hey, check it out. Goth Alice in Wonderland. It took a bit of work, but I did it. I did it.
Nice. Nice. You look just like her. I mean,
I'm Goth Alice.
Alice Cooper in Wonderland. Yeah.
I'm Goth Alice in Wonderland.
Do it.
See? Yeah, I saw that. Are you going to science it?
This? I'll do it.
Do it.
But you have to promise me at some point when this is all over, Andrew, you don't drink all this and you give me some more of this, like at some point.
Yeah.
How much is left? There might not be any left. Oh, okay, never mind.
Not much left in there. Okay.
Someone's got to science it, though. I'll do it.
You should do it.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Well, you're just doing it on a bit of it. I gave you more than
half of my test.
Yeah, no, there's some in there. Have you scienced this at all, Andrew?
At some point in the past, I think I must have done.
Huh.
But I kind of don't want to, but I think it would actually survive water.
Yeah, I feel like it's opening up those smells a bit more. I actually think like I'm getting more access to stuff. It's definitely doing what they say it's supposed to do. It's opening up.
All right. So now we're sciencing.
You don't have to.
I'm going to. You made me.
Okay.
I didn't. I'm not making it.
No,
I haven't
no.
tasted it yet.
I
It
actually-
might taste like, you know.
I felt a virtual
Right.
arm twist. So now I'm doing it. And that's all there is to it. Sciencing.
Oh, those lips stay above the glass.
As they do. That's really powerful. I use really powerful lipstick.
It's alive.
Actually,
it's alive, I tell you, alive.
I like it better with water.
They like it.
I like it better with water. I'm getting more of that richness. I'm getting more of those notes, those little flavors in there.
Actually, I have to agree. That opened it up a lot. The
Yeah.
flavor, although it became a little more mellow, but the flavor
Yeah, but that's not bad.
expanded. No,
Yeah.
no. Oh, that's delicious.
Marksman outside
I'm on-
Glasgow.
I must say, delicious.
Yeah, I'm glad I put water in this.
No. I know that I know a lot of tasters like to put, you know, a lot of water in to knock down the alcohol content, but I find just with a drop you can tell if it's going to go good or going to go bad with more water.
If it's
So start
gonna
with a
go
drop.
good or it's gonna go bad.
You can always add more, but you can't take it out.
Can't take it out.
Right. Delicious. That was good. Good
Nice
science.
to have you from
we
outside of Glasgow. That's awesome.
science it. Yes.
Weird science.
Science star whiskey. Science.
You really, really have to calm down.
What? Why?
Why not?
Show us your hand.
What?
Show us your hand.
Yeah. Isn't some ooh electricity? I see.
The power of lightning.
No, you're supposed to be. And now die.
This is the sort of person who would actually be in Wonderland.
Yeah.
Once again, it's
Right.
interesting that, like, you know, the green makes my eyes
You look
invisible.
like a Fernopolis.
Oh, is this okay? Look, I'm Peated Zombie. There, I got it. There,
Is that
did
what
it.
that is?
Well, that's what Lieutenant Bodie isn't. He's like throwing weird stuff to try to, you know,
Make
Get
you
me
do
to-
something.
yeah. Oh, you want By the Power of Zeus? There's actually a better one for that. And here it is.
Nautilus. Hey, Herc. Hey, Herc.
Nice.
No.
By the power of Grayskull.
I have the power.
Evil Marksman. I wasn't aware they'd opened up the tours yet. We were supposed to be out there in March, and of course that whole trip got canceled for us. So I was very sad. So I'm glad you were able to get out there. I guess travel inside.
Why didn't you eat that
country still
spider?
allowed.
What's that?
Why didn't you eat that spider? It's crawling on your face.
Oh, you just missed it.
It's my
chose
pet.
a
I'm not
nice-
going to eat it. He's my friend. He's my
I
little
chose
buddy.
a nice red tint tonight, so you can't tell when I'm actually turning red.
You could tell us, are you actually turning red?
Yeah, you can let us
It's
know.
getting a little toasty in here.
We have Andrew and I have a show later tonight that people should watch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's Happy Families on the different Twitch channel, but you know,
And what's
Yeah,
it
Here,
about?
I'll put it in
all
the chat.
all Twitch channels are good. But it's a scary 1950s sitcom. At some point, we might do it on Outpost 13 too, if they
Dun, dun,
if they let
dun.
us. If they let us.
Happy
Will they let us? They might.
family.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, the spider is kind of grossing me out.
It's
so-
it's.
Do you want me to
pretty
get
good.
rid of the spider? It's
Yeah.
very realistic.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. I got this is one of my favorite ones. We'll do this one now. You
There you go.
guys, you know what I love more than anything? Whiskey!
I don't notice a change. I don't know. Did you put a filter on?
Why? Why?
Why did you agree to do this, Scott? I don't know.
Yeah.
But
What's
thank you
that,
for
mother?
agreeing.
Yes, mother, I'm coming. One moment, please.
What about The Thing? Oh, from John Carpenter? Ooh, I bet I can't do that. That's a tricky one.
Tricky one. Although it became a dog with legs at some point.
Well, at some point, you could just be like, here I am. I'm the thing.
Yeah, I mean, I could be The Thing now.
Prior to exploding.
right?
Ah,
Oh, that's not bad.
that's pretty close with the two faces. Yeah. Ah!
Oh yeah, looks just like it, only different.
Yeah. Well, it's almost like the Terminator where he takes over the guy in the helicopter.
That's
You know what I
not a
wanna do?
tuba.
Do you know what I want to do?
What?
I want to go on to the next whiskey.
Not the
Yay!
next whiskey.
We have
Here
to.
it is. Look at this. Another SMWS. Melville's Other Monster. This is 16.33. Glenturret. Re-charred hogshead, 8-year-old. 62% of goodness.
What was Melville's first monster?
Wasn't it Dick?
Mobius.
Yes.
Mobius Dick.
Mobius Dick. Well, let's be formal. That's his first name.
He never could find it. Mobius is like a treadmill of eternity.
Yes. He was in the first Matrix movie, Mobius Dickicus.
I feel like that's a sci-fi version of Moby Dick is Mobius Dick. I feel like someone should write that. Like it'd be like on a sci-fi channel, like Sharknado level
Morbius
of production, Dick. But I must defeat Mobius Dick again.
All righty, here we go.
All righty, here we go.
A little bit behind the ears first.
Melville's Other Monster. Oh boy. Oh, yummy. Oh, caramels and oh, it's just delicious. Oh, this is a dessert.
Oh wow, that is so subtle.
Yeah.
Yeah, the scent of it is very light. It's going to surprise us, isn't it? It's going to be a surprise when we get there.
Probably. Maybe, or it might. Sometimes it tastes exactly like it smells, and
now I don't smell as much of the caramel or the like molasses-ish kind of. Personally,
no. I mean, it's maybe less now that I've taken the lid off of this, but when it was collecting all that nose,
wow, it's got a bit of like that peaty sort of Isla sort of. Where is this from?
Glenturret. Got that right, but no, this is a Glenturret, which is like Highlands. Is that right?
But this reminds me of like a.
Thank you, Thad, our invisible technical director. Hey, Thad, are you tasting along with us today?
It's like a voice that came out of the nether.
Right, and then went back to the nether and never came back. Thad, are you tasting along with us?
Yeah. Sorry. I need to turn on the lights.
You should be.
And you can't hear me, but the chat can. Oh, this is great. Oh. Yes, I'm tasting along with you. Oh, that's such a great tech person, I know.
Hey, we appreciate you.
That's got a really sharp hit on the second sip. Like it tinges the back of my tongue. I don't know. It's again, I want to say citrusy. That's not the right word, but
it does remind me of an Isla, though, like in the very back. You know, I haven't tasted it yet. Have you tasted it?
I did. I
tasted it just the first.
I licked the rim of the glass. I licked all the salt off my glass first, and the sugar.
Yeah, it's funny because it has that Melville's Other Monster. This does have that sort of. It reminds me of that peaty sort of oceanic like like a Lafroig or a Port Charlotte. Like that's what I'm getting from this. Like that sort of a vibe. It's weird that where is Glenturret? Is it on the sea? It's got to be on the ocean, right?
It's not. It's in Perthshire, so it might be on the bay there, on the inlet. It goes into Perth, but
Re-charred.
Yeah, what does that mean?
What does that mean? Yeah, what is re-charred hogshead, Andrew?
So, when they make bourbon casks, it's all virgin American oak, and they put it over a flame and they char the inside.
Got it.
Which helps add color to the bourbon when they store it in there, but it also makes the wood more accessible, the grains more accessible for the bourbon to kind of penetrate the wood and expand and contract as the days heat and cool. Yep. That's the natural breathing of the barrel. That's part of the aging process, part of what makes the whiskey taste good. So sometimes they'll get these casks in Scotland, the ex-bourbon barrels, because the U.S. Bourbon Committee says you can only use, I don't know if it's Bourbon Committee, Bourbon Trade, Bourbon, whatever. They say you can only use the barrels once, which I think
it's the Bourbon Star Chamber.
Is it the Star Chamber? That sounds right.
Yeah.
And so,
Bourbonites, got it.
Bourbonites,
Scotland
suburbanites.
just has to age it in oak. It doesn't matter what that oak's been used for. So they use a lot of bourbon barrels. They use ex-sherry casks. They use ex-wine casks. They port casks. There's even been some finished in rum casks as well from Campbelltown just recently in 2019. They had an outturn that was in rum cask. It was so good. It was just delicious. Bourbon first and then finished in
Oh yeah, I've had that Campbell. That was a Campbellton. Yeah, I've got some of that actually. I've got some of that right here.
You hit the nail on the head with what you were talking about, and I always forget about this because I'm not a whiskey man. But this is the first one I've tasted where I actually I don't want to say I can taste the planks on the ship, but it has that sort of oak, or I don't know. I want to say like
this stuff.
Yeah, it's got a little something going on.
Yeah,
that's it.
This is good. That's some good stuff right there.
Yeah. Oh, and you asked about the re-char. So I went into this long story and never got to the re-char part. So they might use it a couple times. Generally, Scottish distilleries will use it twice. They'll use it, once it'll be a first fill ex-bourbon, second fill ex-bourbon, and then they might do something called re-charring. So they might again put it on a flame hoop. I don't know what they call them, little flame shoots at the cooperage to re-char the inside to kind of activate more of the wood. So that's what a re-char barrel is. They toast it again, just like the first fill American barrels were done.
Nice. You can actually taste the wood, I guess, in this one. I didn't taste it as much in the others, but definitely.
It is interesting when you can taste the wood. I remember when we had the Japanese whiskey. It's like you could taste and smell the wood, but it was like a different quality of oak, right?
I can almost taste the sweat of the men's feet who walked across the planks of the ship as Melville was hunting down Mobius Dickus.
Mobius Dickus? Is that what you said?
No.
Do you find something funny about the name Mobius Dickus?
Mobius Dickus.
This is I'm Fancy Gollum because someone asked me to be Fancy Gollum. So this is Fancy Gollum.
Very nice.
My precious.
I was going to change my hat every whiskey, and I kept this on for 2 whiskeys now.
Oh my gosh, what's going on?
Right?
Had I known, I would have prepared hats and things.
This is so good.
Oh.
You know what, Andrew?
Yeah.
You shouldn't be surprised because
no.
we're having Scotch Malt Whiskey Society whiskeys, but this is my favorite whiskey I've ever had.
Favorite whiskey
Favorite whiskey.
Boom.
I'm sure there's alarms going. I almost think I can hear them.
There, it's somewhere. It's happening.
Yes.
People ask, what's y'all's favorite whiskey and why? That's a good question. Right now, my favorite whiskey is Uigeadail.
This one.
Although, I mean, there are some really... this is my favorite
Just
whiskey.
said this was your favorite.
That's a good answer.
Something to be said about the one in your hand being your favorite.
Yeah. No, I mean,
Unalarm. He's a liar.
Yeah. I feel like that's an insult to the whiskey I'm holding if I say it's a different whiskey. Yeah, it's a good point. But I already said it. I like Uigeadail. Ardbeg Uigeadail is kind of my go-to whiskey for standardization. For higher quality, there's some fancier whiskeys I like, but I don't have access to this.
Is delicious. This is the one.
Evil Marksman shared the whiskey collection that he has here in the chat. Scarabus. I don't know that. Scarabus Isla single malt.
Scarabus.
Scarabus.
I don't know. What is Scarabus?
It's from Egypt.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, it sounds like it should be, right?
It's made by barbecuing insects to dry the malt barley.
I love how Evil Marksman is like, I appreciate that you guys get the names of places right. Do we?
I hope we do.
I mean, we put effort into it, but I still feel like we mess it up.
Murder some names. I'm certain
we're not. Yeah, I mean, I'm a quarter Scottish Canadian, but
I have to say that Melville's first monster was quite tasty, but Melville's other monster is.
Wait, you got that? Well, I only got the first monster.
No, you
got the second.
I got the second one. I've never had the first monster.
He was going somewhere. Let him finish.
I don't know where it was going, but anyway.
I'm sorry.
To Melville.
Melville.
There's something about using virtual filters that makes me more of a jerk. I don't know what it is.
No, not more of.
Oh, and I see that you have an Ardnaho bag.
You got me.
The distillery.
You got me. That's why I'm dead and you're alive, man.
I think so. Do you science this one?
I haven't yet. Please go ahead.
I don't.
barely.
I'm not gonna unless, like, Scott, if you science it and you tell me it's amazing,
I might
I'll
have
try
to.
it.
I mean, now because I'm fascinated by sciencing, and I don't know even what that is, except that I'm gonna, bloop some water in there.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, bloop. There.
But it is amazing how it changes the smell and the flavor, right?
No,
Like,
that's
it's crazy.
Yeah,
it's
that's
crazy.
the whole thing. A little sloop and away you.
Away you bloop. A schloop and a bloop.
Oh, it mellows it out a lot immediately. Completely cuts down on the fragrance. I can't smell the sweat of the men's feet anymore.
Yeah, I hope
it's nice though. It's nice. It's very soft now.
See, now you make me want to do it, but I don't.
Yeah, I want to try it. Let's see. I'm gonna wait till he tastes it and see what he says.
Wow, that's amazing how just a little touch of water changes the entire, like,
all right,
viscosity.
I'm gonna try it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna put some water in.
It's much more mellow, but it brings out a whole different set of flavors for me.
Okay, going in.
I'm gonna try it. Someone wants to know, who's your favorite voice actor and why?
Oh, me, oh my! There's so many. We mentioned Star Wars before, and I'm a huge fan of all of the Star Wars sort of things that have been going on. So, like Clone Wars and Rebels and all of those people. I had a chance to meet a number of them. I know many of them as acquaintances or personally. So that's been some of my favorite voices right now. Although there's so many games that have come out in the past couple of years, Red Dead Redemption 2 and things, that I'm just like, there's so much talent going on. So one day, and see how I skirted the question of an actual name, because I can't narrow it down. There's so many. That's
fair.
There's a lot of talent out there.
I'm going to say Matthew Mercer. I feel like that's a pretty vanilla choice, but he's a friend of mine. He's a really nice guy. And also, like, I'm just a huge fan of what
but if you
Critical
look
Role
at
has done
like,
for the Dungeons and Dragons, like, as a, as it being mainstreaming,
I agree. That's awesome.
Because I never thought that would happen. And I'm a huge, RPG nerd.
That's true. That's true.
How about you?
Actually, Joseph is a professional dungeon master, and you can hire him.
It is true. You can go to Sword and Scroll and sign up for. There's a lot of professional dungeon masters at Sword and Scroll. You can play Dungeons and Dragons, or any role playing game is available there.
Yeah, but all the others are garbage. Just sign up for Joseph's.
That's not true.
They're all
awesome.
They're all really good. They're all really good. But I want everyone to sign up for Joseph's anyway.
Looking at myself in the Zoom video, I'm like, I'd rather think I look a little like Peter Cushing tonight.
You do, actually.
Oh yeah, you do.
I could do a little, Cushing or something like that.
I can see it.
You may fire when ready.
No, it's a peaceful planet. You promised me.
Okay. This is tonight so far my favorite whiskey.
Yes, it is.
My favorite whiskey. Yeah, this is awesome. This is really, really, really spectacular.
I don't think we've ever had a guest say they had a favorite whiskey. I don't think we've ever had that, and I love that you did that, Scott.
No. This is spectacular. Again,
yeah.
I'm not a whiskey aficionado like Andrew certainly is, but after what we've done so far, and mind you, they've all been great. That's really spectacular. That's on my list of things to do.
What do you think of water for this? I think I like it, but I think it's about the same to me.
Now,
I think it's
so I think it mellowed it out, and I think for someone who's maybe a little bit on the fence of the full potency of it, it's a great segue into a delicious whiskey.
That's fair, yeah. That's a picture of Andrew's whiskey shelf.
Oh my gosh.
Well, one of several, but yes.
Oh my gosh, yeah. No.
I'm not an aficionado. I'm an idiot. I'm addicted to collecting this stuff. Christopher Lee in Footloose. What?
Nice.
Wait, is that what Scott is, or is that what you want me to be?
I don't know. That's Terry Dormer saying that.
I want to cut loose, foot loose, kick off those Sunday shoes. I don't know. What kind of a comment is that? You're crazy. You're crazy, man. You may dance when ready.
Nobody puts baby in a corner.
Buddy. Dang it. All right. That's delicious.
Yeah, no, I have to agree with you, Scott, because like I really liked the last whiskey, and I'm not like a whiskey expert. Like I definitely am. It's opening my mind that I've been spending more time with Andrew. But the last one was great, but this one is so good.
This, you know what? I'm going to make a declaration.
What?
This is my favorite whiskey.
We should have like a triple favorite whiskey.
Triple,
We have to
there's gotta
come
be,
up.
like,
We're gonna have to come
someone
up with a
won
whole
something
new.
now.
We need to come up with a whole new like thing.
I hope somebody just won a prize.
I mean, we're winning prizes right now.
I
Inside
feel like
of our
I'm
brains.
winning.
You know what? The next person that posts in chat gets a thumbs up from all three of us. That's your prize.
True.
Here's you can save this one for later.
Who's it going to be? Hey, it was Bodie Cooper. Bodie Cooper.
Hey, you guys.
What happened, Mac the Knife? When
The shark bites with its teeth there.
No, it's a Big Mac commercial. Come on. Lordy, really? All right, you do the faces and I'll voice you.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. No. Stop.
Oh, I say, somebody, please help me. I don't know what I'm doing in this show. Please get me out.
Your hands are so big, sir.
You should see the rest of me. No, not that.
No, not, please. You're,
I have a little head and a little brain.
it's almost like you start talking and then your voice comes like 12 seconds later.
Well, it's like anime. It's like a dubbed movie.
Oh, okay. It's a dubbed version. Okay. It's
VR
a
session.
language initially.
I love whiskey.
Nope. That seems inappropriate.
No, whiskey's the best.
Oh, it's so great. I do love it so. Oh my God.
Yeah, folks at home, if you're playing along, if you're sampling,
want
let us know in the chat.
more.
We'd love to hear it. Oh,
Whiskey. Whiskey's so delicious.
have you been crying, Joseph? Have you been crying over the whiskey?
Oh, no. I love Rockstar whiskey. Yes, that's exactly what this is. I feel like a rock star drinking this whiskey. So, yes.
This is a fun game.
Goth drag. You know what time it is?
Oh, no. What time is it?
Time for the next whiskey.
Or another
I
whiskey?
say, good boy.
Now,
What
this-
time is it?
This whiskey better be stellar, considering that the others were
know.
so good. But I have high hopes because
Right.
this is the Scotch Malt Whiskey Society.
It is, but this is one of their non-Scotch releases. So this
What is
is
that? What?
England.
What are we
What?
drinking?
This
How-
is
England?
from St. George's Distillery. How to Kill Your Dragon.
I say, old chap, how to kill your dragon.
I
Wonderful, wonderful.
say, this dragon is being a bit of a pain to kill.
The English Whiskey Company's number 137.7, How to Kill Your Dragon, second fill barrel. So they haven't recharred it. It's just the second fill barrel.
Mhm.
I had a-
7 gold.
I had a bad experience with the dragon.
65.5. Oh my gosh, is that? Do you put a little aloe on that? Just like you might want to.
There's no point at this point.
You're
It's-
not
yeah.
supposed to stand so close to the front of them.
Oh, is that it? Well, I was trying to kill it.
Yes.
You're
Well,
not
this is How to Kill Your Dragon. So
I didn't have the Scotch. That's the problem.
Now, what my expectation is,
So this is interesting. This is English whiskey.
this should
English
taste
whiskey.
like fire.
Interesting. This is I don't know that I've ever had English whiskey.
Oh, now this has a completely mellow, like smooth taste to me.
Interesting.
Like it's very, very light.
it
Yeah,
is.
it's kind of
like
got
a cedar line trailer.
Mm,
This has like a paler, although not unpleasant, sawdusty sort of smell to it. Like I like
Yes.
it, but it is different. It's like
Like-
oddly like, and maybe I'm because I know it's English whiskey, I'm just projecting, but I feel like it's like we don't want any extreme things in our whiskey. We're just going
a
to be
lovely
just,
color, a lovely
yes, just a
coloring.
bit of.
Very light.
We don't want it to be overwhelming.
I'm enjoying the fragrance of this.
Yeah. Sometimes a whiskey, really all of these whiskeys, I could just live in the nose of all of these The nose, all of them are so good.
I thought for a moment you said you could live in nose olives,
I could live in nose olive.
which makes almost no sense, but you said it, so.
Yeah, it's good to follow up.
So it must make sense if I said it. That tracks with everything I've said so far in my life.
Oh wait, this is four whiskeys. Blah.
Good job, Ken.
There's almost a campfire in here though. I find.
Oh, have you tasted it yet?
Sponge rubber? No, I'm still nosing, but.
Oh, sorry, I've gone in. I've gone in, folks. Oh, see now I said this should
wow.
fire, and this has a nice little bite right on the tip of the tongue.
Yeah.
What?
This is 65%, and you know it.
You could blow fire with this.
But this has got flavors that we have not experienced in any of the whiskeys we've had so far today.
No,
Yeah.
it's good.
It's interesting.
What is that? What is that's like sour blackberries or
Blackcurrant. It's like blackcurrant.
I've now had too much whiskey.
Blackcurrant.
I'm seeing your face wrong.
My face is normal. I don't understand.
Okay.
Well, I'm only going to do this on Halloween, so I know it's jarring for people, but yeah, only.
Have
on
you gone
Halloween.
down on
Whiskey.
the man?
What?
I say this tastes British. I think it tastes British, you know.
It does. Like, it is interesting. This is so different.
No, it's delicious. It's completely different from the first three.
Yeah, this is the first time I've ever had. I think it's the first time I've ever had an English whiskey.
I think it may be the first time I've had an English whiskey.
I like it.
Yeah, I wonder how it would do in Coke.
I'm coming over to your house now. And I'm taking that away from you.
I'm going to do this as a Boilermaker, dudes. This is great.
No.
Flash.
Oh, come on, man.
Look, you know that first whiskey I gave you, our warm-up whiskey, the House of Stewart, you can take that and you can put anything you want in it. But don't do that to this single malt stuff. Come on.
Not a chance.
Hey,
This is
guys.
wonderful.
How's it going?
What's up? Wait, that just looks like you.
Yeah, I'm just seeing trails. That's what I see all the time.
Oh, it's all
right. Well, let's intensify
And
it.
he's just drinking
There we
whiskey.
go.
There it is.
This is
I can't
this
hardly-
is if anybody's like following along, this is how you feel right now.
Hold on, Joseph. Oh, you're clearer now. That's better. There it is.
I remember back when I had English whiskey so long ago.
Oh, now that's interesting. Second sip, not fiery at all.
Yeah.
No.
Very nice and smooth, very mellow. The flavors really come out. A little hint in the back of the tongue of some dragon fire, but just a hint.
I really like this, but it's no match for the last two. Like seriously, the Melville's Other Monster was so delightful. Like, this is great.
Yeah.
It is great. But it's no match. But you know, that's the whiskey game, right?
I find this to be a delight.
Somehow Joseph looks like the emperor now. Oh. You're quite safe here from your pitiful little man. Am I overacting?
Never. There's no such thing.
Nailed it.
I'm at cask strength. Oh wait, you mean the whiskey? Okay.
Evil Marksman was asking if these were all single malts, and so yes, they are single malts. They're also single casks. They are all from one cask that the SMWS bought, stored in their warehouse for some amount of years. Finally tasted it, went, yep, it's ready to go now, and released it to us.
That's quite interesting, really.
Members of the society.
Now, so what's the difference between a single malt and a double malt then? I don't know.
Well, I don't know that there is a double malt, but single malt means it's from a single malt floor.
Okay.
So it would be from a single distillery if it's a single malt.
So then
From multiple distilleries, it's a blended Scotch whiskey.
Okay.
And then there's vatted, which is like it's multiple whiskeys, but from the same distillery, right?
Right. So instead of being single cask, it would be still from a single distillery, but they've taken multiple casks and put it together, like Ugadal, like
Got it.
Hell,
classic
mustache.
That is quite the good mustache. It's
I will kidnap your whiskey.
I shall put your whiskey on the railroad tracks. I believe.
Joseph is definitely at cask strength.
Please,
I am.
I'll pay. Good sir. Don't kill my whiskey. Why do you say whiskey?
This might be a good time to check in
Who
with
whiskey?
Thad, who said he was tasting along with us, and just see what does he think of this How to Kill Your Dragon.
Yeah, I would love to hear what Thad has to say. I mean, I'm sure the chat can probably hear him, but we can't.
Oh, no.
Right now,
I
chat.
thought I fixed that this time around, but apparently I didn't. You know? I really like it. Like Joseph said, the past two are just on another level for me.
Yeah.
And In the Dark Abyss I'm going to say, is probably my all-time favorite whiskey from
Wow.
that I personally own and I have tasted. Like I had 2 bottles of that. It's probably more like 1 bottle now, but
I know. Look at, I'm so low in this one.
Yeah.
It's just so good. I keep coming back to it, going, oh, this one. Oh, this one. Yes, I want to have it. It's
Well, I have to say that the Scottish,
549 bottles of it.
I mean, the British whiskey is far superior in every way, of course, if you're from the UK. I mean, the Scottish and all those people, those are fine. But, I mean, let's face it, the UK
Don't make
brings
people
out...
marksmen in the chat come after you, man. They'll come after you.
It is funny that there is quite a there is a the way people in England feel about Scotland, is like that. It's so interesting that there's humans are so good at dividing themselves, and actually this is I believe Langley. Is it Langley Castle or which castle? There was 2
Worcestershire, Chester, Worcestershire?
No, there's 2
Really?
castles that did D&D in a castle last year. One was Lumley and one was Langley.
Yeah.
I get them mixed up because they sound similar.
'Cause
But this
one's
was
in
the one that
Virginia.
I was at, and it's right south of the Scottish border. This was a castle to protect England from Scotland, right?
Yeah,
it was
like
just
one-
south of Hadrian's Wall, really. And we did a tour of the castle, and the tour guide was a bit he was like, I don't know, just when he was talking about and then those Scottish raiders would come and it was they were, brutal or whatever. And it's okay, but that was a long time ago, right? But he kind of was no, it was yesterday. Yeah.
A lot of places in the world, people hold grudges through generations. It's
Thank goodness America is all we just get along now.
Yeah, thank goodness there's no kind of people hanging on to the distant past here that have just... Anyways, hey, it's a happy evening. Happy Halloween, everybody.
Happy Halloween. And you know what? You know what I say to Happy Halloween? I say this. Happy Halloween.
Gurgle. This is really actually quite delicious in a whole different way from the first 3.
It is.
But it's really, and this one I'm not going to science because I don't think that it'll make that. I think it'll make it too light. And
if I was going to build a house in this house would be in London, but would be Shakespearean London, 16th century or 17th century Elizabethan London, and it would be a cottage, and there'd be a meat pie. That's what this would be.
Meat pies.
And I would be going to go see a Shakespeare play. Man, that'd be awesome. If I could travel in time, I would definitely go and I would be a fanboy of all of Shakespeare's plays,
Would you?
Yeah, totally. Oh, yes. Yeah. Would you not?
Would you? My God, man.
Oh my, yes, speak proper language.
Yeah, no, that's what Shakespeare was all about, was not changing the language around and keeping it very strict. He was so strict about language. What are you doing? Andrew,
Here goes
sciencing it.
Oh,
It's 65%. I think it's going to be able to handle it personally. Don't cry.
All right, let's hear it.
Oh, Joseph, you look so sad. I'm sorry.
Please, I hope it's okay. Is it okay? Is it going to be okay?
Fool. You're a fool, man. And the survey says...
Hey, man, what's it like? Tell us.
Oh, it brings out almost a vegetable taste in... It's interesting. It's
I do not like green eggs and ham.
I like green eggs and ham.
That's not, none of those things are vegetables.
They're green.
But they're not vegetables though. None of them.
Doesn't matter. If
Doesn't
green,
matter.
they're vegetables.
It's
Okay.
somewhat, so they're doing all this like foodology thing where they're doing scientific stuff to food. Like if they took a cauliflower and they made it into a foam, a very
Say
light
cauliflower
foam.
again.
It's cauliflower foam.
Cauliflower?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Cauliflower.
No, he said cauliflower, which is a dog that likes
Cauliflower. Cauliflower.
That sounds right to me. Cauliflower. What?
Cauliflower. I wonder if this is like a new Canadian thing. Do Canadians say cauliflower?
No, they
like
say
cauliflower.
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 That's the stupid American version. Cauliflower.
Cauliflower.
You throw away the
You just say cauliflower. That's
yeah,
what
cauliflower. Cauliflower.
Cauliflower in my air fryer.
Cauliflower.
You want? I'm going to get up on my roof.
Yep.
I'm going to get my roof.
All right, since you saw
I'm gonna get me some of that there cauliflower. I'm gonna
my foyer.
roast it.
I
I'm gonna roast it up, and I'm gonna. Oh, I haven't scienced it. I don't think I'm gonna. I'll let you guys do it.
You know what? It's
bros.
It's 65%. It didn't hurt it.
No.
It's
yeah. There's no way. All right, I'm gonna science it. Why not?
Give my creature life.
I'm gonna science it.
Oh, a petri, like a little petri life. Man.
That's what's happening right now. Boing. Let's see where we're going with this.
Oh, Pathios, thanks for joining us.
Ooh.
It does open. Yeah, it does open stuff.
I
up a
say,
bit.
old chap, thanks for joining us. Wonderful to see you here, to hear you here, to hear your chatting here, and all of that, Pathios and I go way back to, back then.
When is then?
Actually, I do some Warhammer voiceover for him, some fan fiction.
Cheers.
So we do like the Warhammer. Actually, this scienced is delish.
It works actually. I think
It brought out that sort of caramelly hint of sweetness for me.
Oh yeah. No, I know that I look like a freak right now, but
Yeah, no, totally. You do.
I like the science. I would say science yes on this.
Yeah, I actually changed my mind. I think picking science.
It's weird.
It would affect it.
It seems so subtle when you first taste it, and then with the science, it's like it makes it more fiery. Like it makes it more. It has more heat to it.
Right.
65%. Like this is a beast.
Yeah, I feel like this is awakening the dragon by sciencing it.
I wish it was How to Kill Your Hiccups, because now I have hiccups.
What?
That's such an old school, drunk thing. Like
I know.
You know what I mean? Like it's like, how dry I am, how dry. Like it's like an old school. We're not drinking to get drunk, by the way. That's very important.
No.
We are consuming less than one shot in a bar.
This is
Drinking
just
responsibly, young people. Drink responsibly.
It's just a weird Halloween show is all it is. It's a weird show. It's Halloween.
Quite delicious.
Got some helicopters going overhead. I don't know if you can hear that.
Well, that's Los Angeles. Wow. Have you guys voted yet? Did you vote already?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Me too.
I folded a paper airplane like a jet fighter, and I threw it into the air. I am sure they got it.
You can do whatever you want in California. You could throw it in the garbage disposal. They'll get it.
And they got it. Yeah.
Yeah. California is like, we'll find your vote. We'll find it. We'll take it. You can't stop us.
I sent mine in, so I've done my bit.
Good job.
It's important.
Let's hope. Let's hope for a happy Tuesday.
Yes.
But we're probably not going to know Tuesday.
No. So quite an unusual Halloween this year, eh? I mean,
yeah.
Stuck indoors, sipping whiskey. Not out.
Well, that's like most of my Halloweens. I don't know.
Everything's been unusual this year, right? I mean, with the pandemic and all. It's crazy.
Yeah. I felt bad. I have all these decorations out in the front of my house, and I had to put a little sign in the skeleton's hand to be like, "Sorry, kiddies, no candy.
No candy.
Year. Happy Halloween."
I feel like that's responsible, though.
I wouldn't do it any other way this year. So,
yeah.
There's one person down here right next to the grocery store that goes all out and has every year this enormous spider over their sidewalk. Like you can walk under this thing. It's enormous, and
Right.
it just sits in their front yard. And the first time I saw it, I was like, wow, okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty scary. This monstrous thing.
I wonder what Halloween is like for kids now, because I remember it was such a big deal when I was a kid. I loved it.
Huge.
And we would walk so far, and then we would go to we would drive over to like a friend's house and walk their neighborhood and get so much freaking candy, and like have like fights with like shaving cream and like, you know, TP places. Like it was, I don't know. I mean,
yeah.
Yeah.
I remember coming back, emptying out my bucket, and then going to the next
Right.
box.
I remember doing that just last year. I cut in front of a bunch of kids, and I was like in my Vader costume. I was like, "Get out of the way, trick or treat."
Wait, now that seems inappropriate, Scott. You're an adult.
I don't care.
Now, Scott, you've been to Galaxy's Edge. What do you think of it at Disneyland?
Oh, you know what? Galaxy's Edge is fantastic. I
Yeah.
have to say, I like everything about it. I know when it first opened, some people are like, "It seems so clean." I'm like, well, I don't want to go there and like get dust all over me.
Yeah.
But it looks like and feels like you're in the Star Wars universe. The rides are amazing. I got a
Yeah.
chance to finally, it took me like 3 months to get on the Millennium Falcon one, and then I lucked out. A friend of mine got me in on that Rise of the Resistance thing, which I heard they might redo the whole thing, but I thought it was spectacular.
Oh, I haven't been on it yet. I hope if they redo it,
I heard they want to
better.
update it and make it original Star Wars instead of, because it's all Force Awakens, you know.
Now, have you
Not
been
to be
on Vader? Have you tried in VR Vader Immortal? Have you tried that?
It's so good. It's so good. I have to say.
I enjoyed it. I don't know that I would gush about it that much. Like I really, but I thought it was pretty cool.
No. I mean, when you're from the
It's so
minute-
short though, for like $10.
It's short, but the Jedi training you'd get to do
that Jedi
learn
training.
the Force. That thing's addictive.
How many
I
episodes have you done? Have you done?
So I got through episode 1, and now I'm just sitting in the Jedi training thing because it's so spectacularly fun that I haven't cared to move on just yet. I'm going to. I got all 3 episodes. So yes, it's short, it's sweet, but you can't say that the graphics aren't immersive and amazing.
Oh yeah, no, it's kind of, it is like being on the you know, like the stuff at Galaxy's Edge. Now they're doing a special Galaxy's Edge
I mean, it's no Beat
VR
Saber.
experience. Did you know
Let's
about that?
be clear on that.
They're doing like a what? It's no what?
It's no Beat Saber, mind you.
I love Beat Saber. I've been playing way too much Beat Saber. Like I play on Expert Plus now. That's where I am
Really?
in Beat Saber.
I'm getting there.
I'm nowhere near there.
I just got the ghost cubes, so
hello, Debron.
nice fangs.
I'm not a vampire, all right? Quit trying to put me in your little box. I am what I am,
Okay,
which
you're
is
some kind
a
of
red-eyed
vampire
fang man.
Yeah, oh, that's what it is.
crossbreed.
You look like a
Look at me.
a gremlin gone wrong. Oh, someone put
Okay,
it
that's
hot water.
not appropriate.
Really hot water. That's
Who
what
did
I-
people vote for? Just kidding. Just kidding.
No, yeah. Let's not talk.
We voted for the
we-
left whiskey. That's what we voted.
We
for.
voted for Kanye West, obviously, who for some reason was on the ballot in California. Why was he even on the ballot?
Was he?
Yeah.
There were a few
Oh.
people.
I went right past that. My gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish there was more of this. This is the problem with this single cask stuff. You get one shot at it.
That's in the
Or
dark.
If you're Thad, you're smart, you get 2. But the rest of us,
I say Melville's Other Monster was my favorite from this
Yeah.
grouping. That was
Tonight.
But I
But
respect Thad's
this-
point. Like that was also fucking amazing.
This would have been number 2 for me. Actually,
This one, though-
for me, it moved up. So this How to Kill Your Dragon became number 2 for me of tonight's whiskeys.
It is like, I feel like the whiskey you're on is like the whiskey whiskey you love. There is a bit of that, you know.
Well, there is, but
Yeah.
the Melville's was terrific. The first 2 were wonderful, but they were all slightly similar
No.
to me. And this one is a completely different monster, so to speak.
yeah, this is very distinct
So,
from the
yeah.
previous
So
3.
yeah.
I think they were all in their very unique little lane.
Mhm.
Hey, I'm going to remove filters for the rest of the show.
Okay, well, we're almost done.
Me too.
There's no 7:00 show on tonight, but there is one on later at 9 or 10. The chat will tell me momentarily. It's called Tales by Fire, which is awesome. It's a single-person role-playing game, which you might say, well, that's not possible, but watch, it's possible. And this guy's a fantastic DM. There's all sorts of great shows on Outpost 13. Please subscribe. If you have and Amazon Prime account, you can subscribe to one channel for free. So if you're going to do it, subscribe to Outpost 13. There's, just check out the shows. As soon as you subscribe, you can look at past episodes. Like there's 2 liars, which is hysterical. There's
I like 4 liars.
What?
4 liars?
4 liars?
What about 5 liars?
There's a lot of liars in that show. Well, that's all I can say.
I like 3 or 4 layers.
Our good friend Joseph here has a show coming on where he's going to be doing a role-playing game with improvisers from around the world, which sounds really exciting on Friday night. So there's a reason to sign up. Sign up to Outpost 13. Follow this community. It's a wonderful, welcoming community with amazing, talented people doing wonderful, wacky shows in all sorts of veins and genres.
Hey, Andrew.
Yeah.
I have a question for Scott. Should I ask him?
Well, I mean, he's a guest on our show, and it's rude to ignore them.
Is it though? Really?
All right, I'm going to ask him the question. Actually, I wasn't even looking at you. I was looking over there for some reason. I don't know why. But I'm going to ask Scott this question.
Okay.
And the question, Scott, I want to ask you is this. So you've had some delightful whiskeys tonight. After all this, do you like whiskey?
I have to say, I fucking love whiskey.
There it is. Yes. In a world without fucking, in a land without whiskey.
I've got a whiskey leaning tower of pizza.
Aaron Harvey. Rome.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Thank you, everyone, for watching. We love you.
We love you. Happy Halloween. Be safe.
Joe.
Drink whiskey.
Yes.